Called on Grant as he ran it to Sally. That's 3 on Grant.
On the quick dump down, nice rotation by Grant at the other end. Hits his hand on the backboard after the block to sustain the injury.
Sally called for the travel. Rare turnover by the Pistons. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. And a timeout taken.
Dodge and your local Plymouth dealers who invite you to test drive a Plymouth today. By Coors Light, the one that won't slow you down. The Silver Bullet is the right beer now. And by First Brands Corporation, makers of STP Son of a Gun Protectant. Son of a Gun, bring back the best.
I don't know, Mike Benny, the Bull getting a little physical out here.
He's getting caught up in the emotion, excitement of the playoff series.
Bulls lead it 72-68. Michael Jordan sitting it out here at the start of the fourth quarter. He had 15 at the half, did not score at all in the third. Is it possible, Mike, too much rest this week for Michael Jordan?
Well, he had the tendonitis in his knee, and the team was given a day off. Then the first day back to practice, Jordan took that day off, an additional day. And he said in the papers yesterday, I feel rested, I feel real good. It was what I needed.
However, much time remaining in this game. And Michael Jordan just loves to rise down the stretch. Will Perdue, with the shot clock running down, is called for the offensive foul. That's his second.
And it was an excellent call. He dipped that right shoulder. The offensive foul took place before the grab, which was to eliminate the shot. Watch him drive this right shoulder right through the defensive player. There it is. Good call.
Light pressure again by the Bulls, who drift back. Thomas working against Armstrong. Edwards matched with Perdue. Edwards with the open shot. Yes, the Bulls 72 and the Pistons 70.
Pistons have two unique big men, both having the ability to step back and hit the face-up jump shot. Lambeer with the greater range, but Edwards knocks out that mid-range jump on a regular basis.
Livingston with 3 on the 24. Livingston with his third field goal. He has 6. And the Bulls lead at 74-70.
Aguirre knows he has to dig in now because they're not going to give him help on a player like Livingston. They feel he should be able to play Cliff straight up and stop him from scoring.
Livingston's game is offensive rebounding. The occasional bank shot. Done a nice job here today. Edwards. And Perdue lost it and was tied up. Sally tying up Perdue.
Although Livingston's not given a lot of credit for being a scorer, when you get him down 6-7 feet from the basket, this is his type of shot. The in-between range shot, little pump fake to get the defender up. He can make that one.
Spent 2 years with Detroit, 6 with Atlanta, signed with the Bulls as a free agent.
And probably one of the happier people that Tony Kukoc was not signed by the Bulls recently, because Livingston signed a 2-year contract, 1 option year next year.
Apparently the ball being awarded to Chicago. Detroit try to steal the tap. 8:20 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Bulls lead by 4. Hodges with the step. Livingston was right there.
Sometimes as a coach, you just get the feeling that today's the day I'm going to play a certain guy. Livingston in the playoffs only 41 minutes before today's game, but really responding out here this afternoon.
Elbow flash by Perdue, who has just collected his third.
If you don't keep a body on Cliff Livingston, he'll be around the glass to make the little easy follow-up shots. That's the best thing for him. Aggressiveness on offense.
Vinnie Johnson now 9 for 15. He has 19, and the Bulls with a 76-72 lead. Aguirre and Johnson leading the Pistons. 23 for Aguirre, the 19 Johnson. Purdue swinging in. Agile move by Will Purdue to give the Bulls a 6-point advantage.
Purdue comes in. He knows he has limited minutes on the floor. When he catches the basketball, they've told him be a scoring threat. He certainly is right now.
Purdue jumping out to trap and then collided with Edwards as he tried to get back.
At the offensive end, his mind is made up. He's going to get a shot off here against James Edwards. He doesn't care what happens. He's getting one up.
Vinnie Johnson. And Horace Grant on the rebound. The bench has done a solid job this afternoon for Phil Jackson's Chicago Bulls. Grant recaptures. Armstrong. Hodges for three. Yes.
A big break that time for the Chicago Bulls. The Pistons almost come down with the loose ball, but instead, the three-pointer.
Detroit taking a 20-second timeout with 6:37 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Hodges spotting up behind the three-point line. Such a threat for the Chicago Bulls. You must extend the defense.
The Bulls in the midst of a 9-2 run, leading the Pistons 81-72, 6:37 remaining in the fourth quarter. Let's go over to Ahmad.
All right, Marv, if you're wondering what's wrong with Michael Jordan, there was nothing wrong with him. They were trying to buy a lot of time. He's going to try to come in the game now and finish up strong. The man that they are worried about is Vinnie Johnson, trying to stop Vinnie Johnson. Marv?
Right about it. Michael Jordan has reported back in after sitting out for a lengthy period. Only 15 points for Jordan. Did not score at all in the third, but the Bulls bench has done a nice job. Detroit also has done it with the bench. The combination of Aguirre and Johnson stepping up. Thomas and Johnson at the guards. Aguirre up front with Edwards and Rodman. Livingston on Aguirre. Edwards, yes, and he's hurt. Comes up holding the left ankle. Bulls by 7. Edwards trying to walk it off, and Johnson gave the foul, wanting to stop the clock for his teammate, James Edwards.
It looked like Edwards, after he shot the jumper, landed on the defensive player's foot and turned the ankle.
It's been a tough injury-hit season for the veteran James Edwards, bothered for the most part by lower back problems.
And there it is. He lands on Cartwright's left foot, and, of course, Mr. Bill, once again, taking another player out.
It is uncanny, although there's no question that it was Edwards in landing on Cartwright that caused the injury. Mike Abdenauer, the Detroit trainer, and Scott Hastings helping Edwards back to the bench. Bulls 81, Pistons 74. Jordan posting and then flipping to Cartwright. Bulls lead by 9. Game 1 of the best of 7. Game 2 will take place here in Chicago on Tuesday. Game 3 next Saturday afternoon at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Illegal defense called on the Bulls.
Let's take a look at that injury a few moments ago to Edwards. Keep an eye. This is Bill Lambier. He'll rotate out, but keep an eye down low at the ankle area. After the jumper is released, in rotating out, Edwards comes down, left ankle right there on top of Cartwright. Not intentional, but just happens to be Cartwright in there one more time.
Second illegal defensive call on the Bulls, but Isaiah Thomas missed the free throw. Did you mention earlier that games 3 and 4 will be played at Pontiac? No, I guess it was me. They have moved. It's the Palace of Auburn Hills.
I don't think I would have made that.
It was me. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have said that.
5.5 to go in the fourth.